We are here today after 5 years of being accused of having discharged a firearm. The state has kept me here for the past 5 years because they can't defeat my political ideas. They want to use the courts and abuse the state power and the security forces to suppress my voice. And they will never win against me. For because I'm not scared of prison. When you are a revolutionary, prison is your nickname. Because when you join the revolution, there are two things that will happen. You either attain what you stand for, or you'll be killed for what you stand for. Not prison can stop me from executing that which I stand for. No racist magistrate can stop me from executing that which I stand for. No small boy of a prosecutor can persecute me and jail me for what I stand for. For because I'm not scared of a magistrate, I'm not scared of a prosecutor, I'm not scared of a judge, I'm not scared of a president, I'm not scared of capitalism, I'm not scared of white monopoly capital, I'm not scared of anyone. I want all of them combined. The day of victory shall come. Because that day we are destined for. And when you are destined for victory, no one can stop you from making it to that day of victory. So fighters, we must never be shaken by persecution of our leadership, not only in the courts, but in the media, through journalists that are part of the establishment. We must not be scared of those who are using state institutions like SARS, like the Hawks, like the police to try and suppress a dissent. Comrades, when we joined and took the position to go against the ANC, we all knew that this is part of the price we'll have to pay. So when it happens to us, we are not shocked. We are always ready for that day. And when that day comes, we know that day has arrived. The enemy has decided to persecute us. We have postponed the case to July. Because we did not agree that we must hold the case before elections. Because they want to hold us here while they are busy campaigning outside. So we said to them, we are not coming back here until after the elections. We will come back here and to sit and listen to that incompetent magistrate who comes late to court, who can't get her papers in order, who can't read her own judgments, who adjourns the court during judgment to go back seat and receive Pravin Gordhan's call and receive Ramaphosa's call and receive Batoi's call. When she comes back to give a judgment, she's shaking like hell because it's not a judgment, it's a sponsored judgment. Where have you ever had such a thing, that a magistrate lives in the middle of a judgment to go behind the court, and when she comes back she's shaking like a little girl being asked in grade 1 to give an English presentation in front of her classmates? I know the lawyers will say, why does he speak about the magistrate like that? I don't care about her feelings, I care about the law. What does the law say? Not what the magistrate feels. Comrades, a magistrate comes to court that was postponed for so many days with papers that are all over. She can't read her own notes. Her judgment is so disorganized. Then what is even worse, there must be a separation of powers between a magistrate and the police. When she comes into court, she says to a police officer, go and fetch judgment, I forgot it in the office. The magistrate must be the only person who sees the judgment. The judgment must sit here on the magistrate. She leaves a judgment in the office. A police officer sees the judgment because the magistrate said, go and fetch my judgment. What type of incompetence is this? What type of nonsense is this that was subjected to for the past 5 years of an incompetent white magistrate? If it was a black magistrate, these people would have written about her that she's disorganized, she doesn't know how to read, she doesn't know how to write. Because it's a white magistrate, they don't say she's incompetent. She is incompetent. When she delivers her judgment, you can see that she's not sure, she's not convinced, it's not her own conviction. I don't care about my judgment. I care about the judgment of accused number 2. She amends the charge sheet from the box, from the bench, because the accused number 2 is charged for handing over a firearm to me. The statements were about him handing over the firearm to me. Everybody said when they were playing a video, we can't see him handing over a firearm. Today, the magistrate says, no, that is not the charge. The charge is supply and brought thing like that. We don't know as we stand here what is the actual charge of accused number 2. And then we must keep quiet to nurse a feeling of a white woman. We don't care about feelings of anyone. We care about what does the law say. I said this knowing very well that on the 15th of July, I'm going to appear before her. I'm not saying this here. I will say it to her because I'm not scared of her. I will tell her, you are not applying the law. The reason why you did not discharge accused number 2, you were scared of releasing a white man and leaving a black man in the dock. What type of law is that? The guy must continue to be charged, because if he's released, it will look like we are persecuting a black man. You are persecuting me, whether you release Adrian or not. The reality is that you are looking for me. You don't want Adrian. You have nothing against Adrian. Release my white man and face me alone. I don't need anyone. I can stand up to all of you alone. I don't want people to die for my sins. I die for my own sins. I will never start that which I will never finish. Everything I start, I finish it. So, comrades, that's what we're dealing with, and we'll deal with that after elections. From here, in our mind, there is no court. There's no case. In our mind is voter. We must go after voters, because we need to take this state and stop this nonsense and send this magistrate to a retirement home, because she doesn't deserve to sit on the bench where she is. We are now going to campaign. We are going to do what the student command is doing in all institutions of higher learning. Abu Gogo, go and eat the ANC food, take their blanket, take their food parcels. On the day of election, vote EFF. Because those blankets are not ANC blankets. Those are your taxpayers' money. Those food parcels, you know, the student command, I like them, former national chair. They go inside the ANC meeting and take ANC t-shirts and eat ANC KFC and juice. When they finish, they don't take off the ANC t-shirts. They sing EFF songs in ANC t-shirts. I saw some of them wearing ANC t-shirt. These comrades are brutal. In Univen, the ANC called a big rally for students to vote for SASCO. They packed the stadium. They called all types of artists, including those untalented Muvango artists, to go and appear. The following day, the bash was so big, the EFF Student Command defeated the Youth League, SASCO, PYA, Muvango, Master KG, everything put together, the EFF defeated them. So comrades, we cannot be outshined by the EFF Student Command. As the older and mother body of the Student Command, let's go into the village, Duncan village, all of these villages, person to person. Once a person greets you, how are you? Can we have a drink first? Let's check. Are you registered to vote? Secondly, are you registered to vote EFF? Because we must remove the ANC, especially here in the Eastern Cape. Amasela, Abu Oscar Mabuyane, Bahamba Batenga Yongento, Nama Masters, Batenga, Ma Diploma, Batenga, everything. The whole premier going to procure a master's. They go stealing money of funerals. When they say there is a state funeral, they steal money. They steal money of SASA. A lot of our grannies have not received their money because the ANC has stolen the money. They steal the money of students and as fast money. Today, our children don't have money to pay for accommodation. They don't have money to buy food. They don't have money to buy stationery because someone in the ANC stole the money of the poor. So we're going to remove them in 2024. If you miss that opportunity, you must know your suffering is forever. The youth, when we say 1994 is your 2024 is your 1994, we mean that you are going to experience freedom for the first time. If you are a youth, you are a young person, and you are not registered to vote, you are a sellout, you sold our future, you are part of the problem. Because the youth must be the solution. You must be like 1976. The youth must stand up, not with stones, not with tires, armed with a pen. You go into a voting booth and vote for the EFF. Because the future is the EFF. So comrades, if you are here, you are not registered, you are part of the problem. If you are listening to us on social media and everywhere else in the media, you are not registered, you are part of the problem. You are at home, you are not registered to vote, you don't have water, you've got yourself to blame. You are unemployed youth of South Africa, you are in majority. Stand up and go and demand your jobs in 2024 in May. We must say to hell with unemployment. We want jobs, and these jobs must be given to us according to our qualification, not because we slept with someone in the ANC for us to get a job. Matu ufuna umsebenzi bafuna ulala nawe namakhaya wekhongolosi. We don't want that. People must be hired according to their qualification, not on the basis of their political affiliation. Whether you are ANC or you are EFF, as long as you are qualified for the job, you must get the job, not because of your surname. Comrades, in the EFF, we are proposing firmly a legislation that is going to give the youth who are graduate and unemployed money, because the graduates must get a stipend every month. Why? They must be paid for going to school, so that even those who are coming after you, they must know going to school you will be paid, because we want to encourage education. We don't have a problem with 350. awuzayithola i-350 if awune-matric. Ma une-matric iyakhuphuka ithi tawunyana. Ma uthi i-degree ikhuphuke ithi 3.5. Ma uthi i-diploma ithi 5. Ma uthi masters ithi 10. Why? We're encouraging the youth to go to school so that they don't worship criminals, they don't worship drug lords, they don't worship abusers of alcohol. Education must be fashionable. Lapha epondweni. Mawuthi uyajika bathi hey, unengqondo uyacabanga. What are your qualifications? So that's competing ngama qualification. Singa competing ngama iPhone. What iPhone? Uthi hami mina ngigcoke ikhavela. What nonsense is that? Sifuna up. Uyacabanga or awucabanga. That's what we want. If we have an educated nation, the ANC will be out of power tomorrow. They like you when you are not educated. They like you when you are not working because they control you through food parcel, through 350. That's why ANC does not want educated people. That's why Secretary General of the ANC is not an educated person, because education in the ANC is never entertained. Comrades, we want Buffalo City to go back to its former glory. This municipality is rotten to the core. The ANC is messing it up day in, day out. And only the government of the EFF can fix this municipality. Comrades, you know Mdantsane is too small compared to Soweto. But Soweto, all of Soweto has got tar roads. All of Soweto has got street lights. If they can do that in Soweto, what about Mdantsane? It can take just a year to fix Mdantsane, give it proper roads, give it water, give it electricity, make sure the parks are in good condition for our children to play. Why should Abu Gogo from Mdantsane pay water and electricity when they are beneficiaries of SASSA? Because when they give you SASSA money, they are saying you are poor. The state is giving you that money because you are poor. Then they come through a back door to come and take the same money through water and electricity. Abu Gogo, under the EFF, you are not going to pay for water and electricity. When you are on the list of SASSA, we take that SASSA list, we put it on the computer of a municipality. It removes all your names because you are SASSA beneficiaries. The same thing about students. Why must you go to school when you apply for NSFAS? They say to you, is your mother unemployed? Is your father? Go and get a certified copy of a death certificate. Yet, your mother is a beneficiary of SASSA. If these universities are about thinking, why can't these universities produce a system where when you arrive, you give them the ID number of your mother? Then it tells them, this is a child of a SASSA beneficiary. She doesn't have to pay. No, they want you to display your poverty. Go to police station, go and get this. My father is dead. Hey, bring the death certificate. What type of a state are you? Because the state must know if your father is dead or alive, because they are the ones who are issuing the death certificate. Why are they asking you to bring a death certificate when they could be having the death certificate themselves? It is because we are led by fools who can't think, who are not innovative, who are not creative. All they know is to steal money. Comrades, DA is not an option. DA is for the white man, and it only serves the white man. So we must never be even entertaining the DA. The EFF is for you, is for the land, is for the minerals, is for the banks of South Africa being returned into the hands of the rightful owners, who are the indigenous people of the African continent and South Africa in particular. So let's go door to door. If you are a ground force, your happy place must be door to door. Every factory here must be visited by fighters and tell the workers the only party that is not working with the bosses is the EFF. The ANC work with the bosses to oppress the workers and steal the money of the workers. Comrades, if we go to May and you have not visited these factories here, these industries here, you must know we will never win the elections. Dalimbof used to work in some factory here of doing sweets. Mercedes, you must take him away. Let's go to Mercedes to go and address those workers there, so that you can share with them your history, so they know that we are not just a lawyer. We are from the working class background and we appreciate the struggles of the workers. Comrades, this country is rotten to the core. They steal money left, right and center. They even put money under couches. $1. A person steals money, puts it under his nose. You can see that nose is so fat, it's being fed with dollars. Then he puts under mattresses the dollars. Who does that? When your children are hungry, you go and hide money under mattresses. And these policemen don't arrest Ramaphosa that they found with illegal money, yet they arrest us for non-existing charges. What type of law is this one? Phala Phala will never die. If you want Ramaphosa to account for Phala Phala, vote for the EFF. We are going to arrest Ramaphosa and make him accountable for the monies that he has been stealing from our people. Comrades, we said this year we are going to convert quantity into quality. We got 1 million members. We said we are converting them into quality. For sure you have seen the kind of quality we are now attracting in the EFF. Just this week alone, we got Advocate Mukwebani to come and join the EFF. We got Magasela, former Secretary General of SASCO, to come and join EFF. We got one of the best top DJs, Linda Spear of Ukozi FM, to join the EFF. Why are you still sleeping on the EFF when the best of the best in society are coming to the EFF? Fighters, don't be tired. We are getting there. You must never be discouraged. You must never be tired, because victory is certain. I am not preparing for the day of victory, because that day is guaranteed. I'm now preparing a day after victory. Who becomes a minister of what? That's what I'm busy with now, not those things of other things. Because we are taking government. Eastern Cape, if there is a province that has been treated so badly in the whole of South Africa, as if you have never fought for freedom, is Eastern Cape. They call it a home of legends for nonsense reason. When you drive around, there's nothing that looks like legends. A home of Chris Hani, a home of O.R. Tambo, a home of Nelson Mandela, a home of Governor Mbeki, a home of Winnie Mandela. It looks like it's not a home that produced heroes of our struggle. When we take over, in honor of those heroes, we are going to turn Eastern Cape into a construction site and fix everything that is not working in the Eastern Cape. Bucket systems, you'll find them here. Long drop toilets, Eastern Cape. Mud schools, Eastern Cape. Children are crossing rivers and dying, Eastern Cape. When they want to bury people who are carrying a coffin, crossing a river, they are found in the Eastern Cape. The people of Epondweni, you must take yourself serious. No any other province is subjected to what you are subjected to. There is no Malema who's going to come from Limpopo in Sishiwo and come to liberate you. There's no one who's going to liberate you. You have to liberate yourself. You have to say enough is enough. We will not allow this nonsense to continue. They give you rubbish service. Even when you give them high votes, they still don't care about you. Ungathetha yonke into ngoJZ ngomsholozi, but uyisebenzile iKZN umsholozi. When you drive in KZN, all the roads and not highways only, anything that is a main road in KwaZulu-Natal has got a proper route. Here, President Mandela, President Mbeki, yet there's nothing. We want to fix Eastern Cape. We can fix Eastern Cape. Only the EFF can fix the Eastern Cape, because EFF is not led by corrupt individuals. We entered government in Johannesburg. MMC of Safety, Mkeni, is originally from here in Mdantsane. In 8 months' time, we gave the people of Deep Sloot a license station where the people go and apply for licenses and test their cars in less than a year. We are now rolling out houses in eThekwini to those people who were affected by the floods. ANC could not give them houses. When they appointed EFF, MMC to head infrastructure and housing, immediately in less than 8 months, we are giving those people houses. Imagine if we were to be given 5 years. We can take the sea to Joburg. 5 years is a lot. If we do things within a short space of time like this, we can do more for our people. In 8 months, now we're going to almost a year. There is no single MMC of the EFF who is accused of corruption. Not a single one. Why? We don't play with the public purse. We use public purse to deliver services to our people. So in Nelson Mandela, they will start seeing action, because we have 2 MMCs there. We want to use Nelson Mandela to teach Buffalo City what they are missing if they don't vote for the EFF government. So fighters, let's spread the gospel. Let's work like nothing happened. We are coming back here in July. We will come back here victorious from the elections, and will come to collect our victory in this court. There is no court that can take away that which the masses of our people have determined as their destination. So all of us, let's go to the ground. Let's respect our leaders. Let's make sure that the first registration day becomes a successful day. Young people must go and register. We trust you, fighters. We know that you are hard workers and you don't apologize for what you are doing, because your conviction is driving you. It is your belief in the economic freedom. That's why you are working the way you are working. Don't give up. When we leave here, double the effort. Make sure the whole Eastern Cape becomes red, street by street, house by house, village by village, township by township, suburb by suburb, brick by brick, EFF shall rule the Eastern Cape. Amanda! Amanda! Viva EFF! Viva! Tata EFF! Tata! Auno magubi Siaya Siaya No magubi Siaya Siaya No mabese tubola Besi shaya Besi bopas No mabese tubolas Besi shaya Besi bopas No magubi Siaya Siaya No magubi Siaya Siaya No mabese tubola Besi shaya Besi bopas No mabese tubola Besi shaya Besi bopas Who left? Who right? Himasa Who left? Kita Kilame Hirwata Samarumo Asicha Where were you when I'm sitting? Where were you when I'm home? Sofa's kitchen Emoye Sofa's kitchen Etlati Bongela bant Hibagiti Bongela bant Hibagiti Silta tile Hilagiti Silta tile Hilagiti Kichi kichi Kichima Kichi kichi Kichima Sibram Konto Alliance Sibram Konto Alliance Shoot to kill Yamaza Shoot to kill Kilame Kill the poor The farmer Kill the poor The farmer Brr pa Pa Brr pa Pa Tension